You see how ADHD? You see how he was acting?
He's moving quick. He's clapping his hands quick as fuck.
He got ADHD for real. Why he sing weird, bro?
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think he got ADHD, but he was clapping his hands quick as fuck.
Bro, baby, bro, I'm gonna get that. What's my route?
Damn, Dylan beat the fuck out that nigga.
Hold on.
Back. No,
I just know this nigga's teeth don't stick out his mouth. It do.
What?
That is so...
Look at these ass at the bottom, 7 and 4.
What happened?
His teeth stick out his mouth.
Oh, you talking about the noise? Yeah.
Ooh, I thought you was gonna do the route, bro.
How can I block the broadcast voice?
Hold on, I know I got it. I got it. I got it. Nigga, we just. Can you hear me now?
50 balls.
I was watching YouTube the whole last game.
That's why you got 50 balls.
He just throw a pick.
I still can hear it, Jay.
For real? Hold up. Come on, you cut all the way down.
Hello? Yeah, I still can hear it.
He even said it wasn't his job to win convictions and let rape cases go unpunished. Brendan Kelly failed to protect Illinois.
Man.
Calling a gain of 19 and it moves the chains.
Oh, I'm gone! I was gone! Oh my god, I didn't took off. Good, look on the left, look on the left side. Told you, bruh. I'm making plays out here.
Yeah, Dylan, on me, that would have been a pick. On me, that would have been a pick.
I need to get this touchdown. No, give me this touchdown. Who got injured?
But, Greg, but wouldn't that been a pick if he'd did that on me?
Why his face so damn big every time he stand up?
Dang, why keep making me do that? You make me doing that.
You stepping off, bro? You stepping off?
It's hard because I gotta press X and gotta do the little icon stuff at the same time.
Yeah, bro, this shit annoying, bro. I keep hearing everything twice.
Alright, I'm gonna try this again.
And onto the field, here come the Panthers. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first two drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
A good pick up there of 20 yards. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
Second down now after the pass completion. Out of the gun, Newton. Funches with a catch over the middle. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. With my good friend Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin with you. It's the Panthers in possession of the football as we begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. Throwing again is Newton. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's going to be taken down, but not before reaching the 15-yard line. A good pickup there, a 22. From the red zone now, Newton. This will be caught just inside the 10. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed.
To the air again, Newton. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Craig Robertson. Tough to handle on that blitz. He gets him for a loss of 5. Here's Newton now on second down. This will be caught at about the 6. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
An extra defensive back on the field here for 3rd and goal. Back to throw, Newton. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the linebacker, Haoli Kikaha. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were youthful.
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. K1 short. Able to swamp him from that defensive tackle spot for a loss of 5. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll be 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Caught by Snead over the middle. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up, keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. We remind you, coming up later tonight, we got a good NFC battle. The Eagles and Seahawks from Seattle, coverage starting at 8:30 Eastern. And tomorrow we'll put a bow on Week 13 with an AFC North matchup between the Steelers and the Bengals from Cincinnati.
A hard-hitting battle right there.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Cameron Jordan in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year. On second down, here's Newton. And an alley to run. And he showcases the spin. A pretty good gain before he's taken down. 1:57 to go in this first half. We're back to New Orleans after this. The Saints with an extra defensive back here on third on the field.
Could they blitz?
A shotgun snap for Newton. Throwing left side, it's complete. Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play. An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Breeze finding Fleener for New Orleans first. Breeze now on first down. And he's got his man on the out route. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
Breeze to throw again. Over the middle, it's Thomas. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. On first and 10, here's Breeze. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and it'll make it a second down. A final shot before half for Breeze. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have to show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score. As we send you over to our headquarters in Orlando, where we check in with Larry Ridley for our EA Sports halftime report. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the third quarter. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Cameron Jordan in there to get him. And that is sack number 15 for him on the year. To throw on second down is Newton. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Here's Newton. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those, too.
The offense on third down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. Again, Newton. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They convert on third with a gain of 22. Newton throwing again. And an alley to run. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. From the gun, here's Newton. He's got it for a Panther touchdown.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His second touchdown of the game, and they lead.
Gano out to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Thomas Davis. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
All right, Brandon. Normally when you hear about guys making 2 interceptions in a game, you're thinking must be a free safety, maybe a corner. How about getting 2 picks out of one of your linebackers? Again, he's just in the right place at the right time, and that's another great play to come away with the football.
So that'll back him up 5. That's going to set him back 5 yards. Now a play fake here on first down. And some space here. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Looking to throw on second down. Newton throwing middle, but it's incomplete. The intended target that time was Jonathan Stewart, and it's third down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Call it a gain of 10, and they pick up the first. They go play action here on first down.
Well, we always hear about the connections.
Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
Well, that was a big oops right there. But how about his ability to correct it? Loses the football, able to get it back himself.
Yeah, pounced right back on it, keeps possession. And he's got room. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. On first down, Newton. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Cameron Jones. 15 for him on the year. Third and long, it's Newton. Well, there's that man again. It's complete. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's fourth down. And the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. And they're able to pick up the first and keep possession. He'll grab 3 yards on the play, taking it himself for the first down.
I know we don't like to admit it. We like to appear to be on top of every situation, but there's no way we expected that. They have the lead, and they pull the fake.
Well, I hit you on your... But I guess they wanted a bigger cushion.
I guess so, but I guess maybe that is the beauty of it, because there's no way they could have expected on the other side of the ball as well. They have the lead. They expect them to go ahead and kick it.
That moves him back 5. The penalty on first down backs him up 5. It's now first down at 15. Now Newton. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. Well, not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. The Panthers on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 15. Operating from the gun, Newton. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Cameron Jordan in there to drop him, and he continues to wreak havoc in offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. Here's Michael Pilardi now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and it'll make it second down. Now Breeze. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December.
Season of giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game in the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Thomas Davis, and he will bring it back to the 4-yard line. And that pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defensive coordinator says, we're going to call this Be Who You Are defense. D linemen, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary, you play the pass. That way, you're all set, ready for whatever they put out there.
First and goal, defense with their backs against the wall. And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
From the gun, Newton. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. A great move, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there. He'll get only 2 there, and it's second and goal.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
To throw on second down, Newton. This is caught, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's third and goal.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Now Newton, and that is incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
Anderson, and he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. And Dixon, his first touchdown on the year. And the Panthers use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. It's good, and it is now 21-7. Gano out to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And an alley to run. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing it.
And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.